Yeah, let's get rid of the P. Come on, A. That is not an A either. You know what? Don't need the I. I'm going to keep trying. Oh, okay. I know it's childish. I'm sorry. I've got to do it. There's no way you play a word game, get this word, and not actually use it.
Performing the duties of his office.
Digby C. Caesar.
No.
Well, hey everybody, thanks for stopping by. I am Digby, and today we're going to be checking out a demo for a game called OMG Words. Now, this is a game I didn't even know actually existed until recently when my buddy BloodRaven56 actually told me about it. And I immediately had to download it, and I immediately fell in love with it, because yeah, if you guys didn't know, I am a huge fan of word games. I have been for my entire life. I mean, I don't just play Wordle every day, I play Wordle on hard mode. I have played I don't know how many hundreds of hours of Boggle and Scrabble and so on and so forth and yada yada yada. I was an English major and a writer, for God's sake, so yeah, I love wordplay, I love words, and I love games like this. And when I found out that this game is essentially what you would get if you had like Scrabble but with bilateral rules, I absolutely had to check it out. So basically the way this game works is it is a lot like Scrabble, only you have like these little mini championships that have certain goals you have to score enough points to reach. And playing words earns you money, and you can spend the money buying like perks and bonuses and all kinds of things that will help you out. And yeah, once you complete a championship, you unlock the next one. Now, I know I'm not explaining that terribly well, but once we jump in here, you will hopefully figure out what I'm talking about. So let's just go do that. Okay, what we've got here is basically we have the Learner's Medal, which was the tutorial level, which I got a high score of 636, and I pretty much gold medaled all of that. That ended up unlocking the Beginner's Medal, where we scored a high of 752. And I think if I remember right, for these two, I didn't actually use any of the perks and benefits and whatnot. Now, that has unlocked, for me, the Short or Long Medal, where you have to go either make long words or short ones. And as you can see, I haven't actually gotten through that one yet. And then the other one we've got down here is the Boon Medal, where you have to basically use boons and things to open up more of the board and whatnot. And yes, I have tried both of these, but I haven't actually completed them because I thought, A, it would actually be really good to practice, and B, it would be a fun video if I actually just recorded it. So yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll have a couple of goes at each one, and we will see if we can actually get through them. Okay, first things first, we are on the long and the short. Now, essentially the goal, like I said earlier, is you have to get 200 points, that'll get you the bronze medal, 350 gets you silver, 500 gets you gold, and of course you get the money you take to the store at the end of the round and you spend on buying the relics and the boons and things, and again, that will all make sense here in a few minutes. But yeah, you've got stickers on the board, some of the boons will actually add stickers as well. Okay, so you get plus 10 if you play a word on a blue arrow, you get money if you play one on a gold. The purple ones are going to give you plus 4 multiplier, which is this here, and that's, again, multiplier is sort of the key to getting a really good score. And then you get plus 1 turn if you play on the green arrows. Okay, now we do have to start on the star tile. This is kind of a mess what we've got for letters here at the moment. Oh, we do get 4 discards as well, but we only have 4 turns to actually reach the goal. So how about we... I kind of feel like we need to get rid of the Q. You know what? That's not really going to help at all. Okay, I'm desperately hanging on to the J on the off chance we can do something with it. So we'll get rid of one of these. I mean, game, if you wanted to give me an L, I'd really be appreciative. Okay, well, we immediately are going to be stuck playing a word that hopefully YouTube's not going to get mad at me for using, because it is technically a word. And I think we're going to have to go with this one. And I apologize in advance. Tell you what, say what you want to about the word, it did score 220 points. Alright, now we gotta get to 350, so we need 130 points, which means we should probably play on the plus 10. Alright, so we're gonna open with the W. I mean, we could technically do that, but I think you only get 1 point each for a letter once it's grayed out. So it's only give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's only going to give us like 7 points. So probably not worth doing that. Okay, what else do we have? I mean, we've got... Oh, I tell you what we've got is we've got almost like badge over here or something. We've got to get rid of this J and see if we can get a better letter. Okay, that's not going to help too much, but we can do ED, so we have a suffix. Okay, we've also got DGE, which is not usually too terrible. I'm sort of arranging these here in like the end of the thing just so I can see them. I'm going to call this the rack, even though technically they're just sitting on the table, basically. Okay, we don't have an A, so we can't do badge. Oh, you know what we can do? We can do bridge. So yeah, how about we put a bridge right here on the money square. That's going to give us 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Times 10 is 110, I think. I'm trying to learn like the scoring system better so I can do this kind of stuff in my head. Alright, well, let's see how close I actually got to getting that right. Yeah, we got 11 times 10, 110, we're at 330. We need to get to 350 to get the next one, so we only need 20 points. That I'm pretty sure we can do. Especially since now we've got the plus 10 points and the plus 4 multiplier. Actually, yeah, if we can use the G and land it on the multiplier, we should do really well on this one. That might actually get us out. Because we still need 120 in 2 turns if we're going to actually get the gold medal, which is what I'm really trying to do here. Okay, how about we put ground out here? I know we don't technically have the D. Oh yeah, okay, so we can get rid of an I and try for a D. That does not help. I'll tell you what though, that will give us groans, which is not a terrible play. And that's not a whole lot of points. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Times 10 is 70, but we're going to get times 14. Actually, you know what, Digby? It's probably not going to get any better than that anyway, so let's just play it and hope. Okay, 456. We only need 500. I should be able to get 40 points out of this no matter what. I say this. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, I say this. We're actually out of discard, so I have to work with what we've got. Although, we could do alms. And if that doesn't get us where we need to go, we should get a free turn out of it as well. So yeah, that's probably the best move we've got. 498, but it did. It gave us the extra turn, and you know what? That is going to get us out of here. Because we now have a metric ton of options, including, and I'm just going to go with it because it's easy, our tats. And there we go. We got a gold medal. We got 16 bucks. Now we get to go shopping. Oh, I love retail therapy. Alright, what did we get? And these are randomized and you can re-roll them, but we have got plus 8 multiplier on 3-letter words, or we can get, okay, 2 turns in a row with 2 tiles or fewer, gain an extra turn. We've only got 22 bucks, so I don't think I like that one. Now boons, we can add a turn sticker to a random square. Add lots of temporary cash stickers to the board. I kind of hate to say it, but I'm thinking we're going to go for the plus 8 multiplier because we can play a short word if we have to, and just to like trigger that off. But we're also going to get a turn sticker one, and I think we're actually going to go for this one as well since we have the money. Alright, I'm feeling fairly confident we can get 500 on the next one. Although I think actually we need to get more than 500, right? Yeah, okay, now it's 300, 500, and 750. So the way these boons work is you take something like add a turn sticker, we activate it, and now we got a free turn sticker right there. This one's going to be temporary cash stickers, so let's chuck that on there. Holy crap, okay, did not know that was how that worked. And that is going to give us a lot of cash if we can get a long enough word. Okay, how about we... I'm going to just line this up so I don't forget about it. Alright, so we got S-A-V-O. If we chuck out like the O and the A and see if we can get an R. That's a U. I don't like that. Oh, crap. That's not good at all. Is it going to give me souk as a word? I know it's an Arabic word, but it might let me have it. And that's going to be a huge score if we get it. Oh, okay, yeah, it's going to let me have souk. There's an extra $2. Let me guess, the temporary cash stickers go away now? They do not. Okay, so we could do saved down. I'm just going to pop it out here really quick and look at it. Yes, we can do saved on this. That's a multiplier. That's a couple more bucks. It's going to open up the D across the way to get us to that. Well, I tell you what, let's do it. Alright, we're at 320. We got 2 turns left. We still need to get to 700, and that's not looking all that promising. I mean, I'm pretty sure you only have to score bronze or better to get through the championship, but the goal, of course, is for us to actually get gold on all of it. I see a huge word if we can get lucky. Okay, so we're going to have D-E-T-H-R-O-N-E. It is going to come down to 2 discards on this L and see if we can get the R to make dethrone. So come on, give me the R. That is not an R. Come on, give me the R. That is not an R. Crap. Alright, I know death is not a word. Okay, what can we do with what we've got? And this will actually bring them all down. I was just being lazy. Wow, okay, I think we might be in a little bit of trouble on this one, because I'm not seeing anything in that direction. Okay, we need to use the X, essentially, is what we need to do. So how about we start with X? X... can we run to the, exits? I'm sorry, but at least the bad puns are free, right? Okay, how about we just go with, and I hate to do it, but it will give us the X in play at least. Yeah, let's just go for next. Oh, I cannot believe we couldn't get the R on the friggin' discard. That word would have been brilliant. Alright, 516, and we absolutely have to get to the extra free turn one. Which is not that bad, because we've got 2 here. Which means if we can work from the O over... And we do have a question mark as well. Okay, you're going to give me XE as a word. Oh, no, it's going to give me DEO. Okay, so that's not going to work. Well, TE is a word. So we can work from the E. Trying to think of words that start with E that we can use in this scenario. Well, I tell you what, we can actually do... We're not going to get any points for having an X on it, but we can do X's. At least they'll give us something and the free turn. Alright, we're at 750. We need to get to... somehow... something that's going to give us either a huge multiplier... or the extra free turn. Okay, well we can definitely use... Alright, we got ES there. That'll give us eyes. I know that's not a valuable... not eyes, but eye. And I was going to say, I know EY is not a word, but EYE is. Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to be enough. We might have to eat it and take the silver on this one. Alright, you know what? Just do it. I mean, I cannot think of or see anything better than that. Oh my god, seriously? 726, we were 25 points short. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Let's go see what we get for boons. I mean, we did make 32 bucks, so we have a metric ton of money on that. Now this one is consonants give +5 points. Yes please, I will definitely have that. And we got +3 multiplier for each word played. Yep, I'll have that as well. We got $7 left, so we can still get the point stamp to 2 tiles. Yep, we'll have that as well. I mean, I know we didn't get the 750 on that one, but we might be able to get it on this one. Now, what do we want points on? I'm actually going to save this in case we get a U, and then we can drop it on the Q. So let's just start with something simple. I'm thinking slop, maybe? Whoops, no, that's not how you do that, Digby. You put the L after the S, not on top of it. Alright, we got slop. Play that. Yeah, see, this is how the perks work, because that extra 5 points on every consonant just absolutely drove that score right through the roof. Oh, and by the way, our goal now is to get 1,200 points, so definitely every point does count. Okay, now, can I get... Out of curiosity, I think we're going to chuck one of the A's and hope for a U. That is not a help. Okay, how about we get... How about we get chucked on a pyre? How does that sound? Hopefully the Y is going to... Alright, we're up to 703, so halfway home, give or take. And it looks like the next one we're going to be playing is... can I have X-side? I mean, that would be a fun one. No. I, D, and E. Yes, play X. Oh, no, X-side's not a valid word. Crap. And then if I had a U, we could do exude, but then if I had a U, we'd be playing the Q. Alright, I'm going to waste some of the discards here. We definitely need to get a U of some description. We're not going to use the L, so let's just get rid of that, and there's my U. Okay. Now, suddenly, we have options. Oh, crap. You know what else we could do? Is we could have Q-U-I-N-E. But we're going to have to get rid of the A and the D and hope we get an N. Come on, give me an N. That is an E. That is not an N. I want an N. Well, crap. Okay, let me think about this for a second. Because we do have S-Q-U-I-D going this way. Whoop, nope. Yeah, we just could go in that way, and I believe the blue one is... Yeah, plus 10 points as well, so that's going to be a metric ton of points. I mean, we're not going to get any multipliers or pre-turns out of it, but that's actually not a terrible word. Alright, we need 200 points, and you know what would have made that word even better? If I had actually taken the Q and the D, and oh, I don't know, added more points to them. Okay, what can we do with what we've got? We need to use the X, essentially, is what we need to do. In fact, I'm going to just put the points... Yeah, add points to the tiles on the rack. I'm going to put them on the X and the F, and we're going to use one or the other for our final word, one way or the other. And in fact, I would prefer to use the X if we can. But you know what? We are just going to go straight for X's. It's got... Yeah, it's got the 10 with the points on it. It's not going to use up the F, but you know what? It's better than nothing. We only need 200 points. This will hopefully get us over. Let's do it. Oh yeah, that's got us what we needed by a mile. Thank you, game. Now, what do we got for relics? We've got... okay, so we can have +5 on consonants, +8 on vowels. Yeah, that sounds like a really good combination to me. And then we've got 3-point tile gives +8 multipliers, isn't it? Oh no, that's if we play 3 or few tiles. Alright, we can't get both booms, but we can get one or the other. So we can have double cash stickers. You know what, we'll go for the temporary cash stickers again. And yeah, I feel like what we've got up here is probably going to get us through the next round. Although I bet the score we need for this round is going to be redonkulous. Yeah, we need 1,800 points now. Okay, well, I feel like we ought to start by getting fired. Lots of consonants, lots of vowels. It's a pretty decent opening friggin' word. It's using up most of our tiles. And again, we got the F with the points on it, so yeah, let's do that and see what we end up at. Okay, if we can get 793 points per turn, we are definitely gonna not struggle to get to 1800. I say this, we still need to use all the other ones we've got. In fact, you know what I forgot? I forgot to put the cash squares down. Now, what can we do with the F? Because I feel like we need to get to the plus 10 points thing as quickly as possible. Well, we could, I suppose. I was going to say we could get fanned. But in order to get fanned, we're going to need to get a D in here. Let's try chucking the O, and hey, look what we got. A D. Thank you, game. I am starting to feel like the farther we go, the easier this is actually getting. I say that and immediately realize exactly what a friggin' hash we've got here in our hand. Well, we definitely don't need that many E's, so let's just chuck that out. S is brilliant, because that means we can turn our word into a slightly longer word. Well, as Adele would say, I think we're going to start rolling in the deeps. Okay, 3 turns, we absolutely burn that one to the ground. 16 bucks. I don't think we have that much money. Well, I tell you what, we have 27 bucks to spend. And we've still got duplicate 2 tiles. That's kind of pointless to what I'm going to be doing. Okay, turn sticker, you know what? I'll have that one. We got room for 1 more relic, so we can have plus 8 multiplier just straight across the board. Or each tile played on your first turn permanently. You know what? We want friggin' more multipliers is what we want. Alright, here we go. Now, we have IGH, which is always a lovely combination to have at the end. Unfortunately, we don't have anything to use with it. No, we don't need that many A's. And we do have EIGH. Tell you what, we can check on our out and hope we get something we can use. The U is not useful. Oh my god. Alright, tell you what. Here's what we're going to do. We are going to go with grays. Oh, really quick, before we forget. Add a turn sticker somewhere. We should put it down there. That's fine. We'll go grazing. We got plus 8 multiplier on that, and that's with a 10-point tile. And then we're going to get another 5 points on top of that. We're going to get 8 points for the A and the E. We're going to get plus 3 multiplier on top of that. Yeah, I feel like this one's going to be a biggin. Uh, 50 times 20. We got to get to 2,000 points. We're already halfway there. It's only 2,800 to get out, too. So, yeah, we should be able to do something with this. Especially if we get cheeky and we go for some zinc. Although, again, I think the Z is only going to count as 1 point, but it does actually get another use out of it. Okay, that was not as good as I'd hoped, but we are actually really close to the 2 grand. In fact, technically, we only need 900 to, like, complete the entire thing. Can we do something with the C from all the way over here? Okay. We can't really with what we've got. Well, we've got a WH. We've also got WA. Yeah, if we could get a T, we'd have a watch. That wouldn't be terrible. I kind of hate to do it, but I'm going to scrap the J and see if we can get something a little more useful. That is not more useful. We are now out of discards. And we don't have the T for snatch. I'm just laying the word here. I'm actually looking at it in context of where else can we use it. So, like, I mean, we could do, like, ranch. Oh, not ranch, but, oh, actually. Nope, can't do raves. Okay, here, just pull all that back down. Let's have a quick look and see what we can do. Now, you're going to give me ka as a word. Ka is not a word. I tell you what, ka is a word. And that's going to essentially be a free turn, because we're going to be able to go down off of the A. So yeah, we're just going to do that. In fact, we're going to do cause, and that will give us the +4 multiplier on top of that. I mean, it's a 5-point letter. We might be able to get out of this in one go. Okay, that is a beautiful selection of tiles we got going on. All we got to do is get to 28. We're at 26, so essentially play a word and don't screw it up. You know what? It's going to be a free turn anyway. Let's see how much we get for a very simple axe. Yeah, the thought occurs, that was actually a 3-letter word as well, so we did get some use out of that stupid multiplier thing. Okay, we don't have room for any more boons. I don't actually know if you can... Could we say, for example... Yeah, like +30 multiplier. Can we overwrite this one? We cannot. Alright, so you do have to be a little bit careful about what you pick for your relics. Boon, though, we got 3 free rerolls, or... Duplicate 2 tiles. You know what? I don't think we actually need anything more than what we've already got. I believe this is the boss fight. Right? The boar? Oh, we gotta get to 3,100 points, and now we have death tiles, aka blockers, which means we cannot use any of those spaces. Well, that's fine, because we got a really nice word to start with, because we didn't light the fire. In fact, it would be kind of funny if we were a firer. Oh, okay, it's going to let me have firer. And yeah, we're going to get consonant bonuses, vowel bonuses, the F is an extra number square. Yeah, this looks like a really decent start. $1,200 right off the bat? Not bad at all. Now, can we do... I mean, I know what I want to do. I want to have a fatwa, but that means I need an A. So let's try and get an A here really quick. I mean, I'm definitely going to keep the R. Yeah, let's get rid of the P. Come on, A. That is not an A either. You know what? Don't need the I. I'm going to keep trying. Oh, okay. I know it's childish. I'm sorry. I've got to do it. There's no way you play a word game, get this word, and not actually use it. Alright, we're at 2,300. We still need to get 9, which means it would be absolutely brilliant if we could work down from the R and then over to the +4 multiplier with our last 2 turns. So what do we have from the R? We have got... Well, I tell you what, we've got rots, and it's not going to score us a whole lot of points, but it opens up the money one over here, and the multiplier one over there, and if we can get to the multiplier, we might be able to go down. Oh no, we're not going to have enough turns, are we? Alright, well, I tell you what, first things first, let's just play this and see how close we get to the 31. Okay, we're fine, we've got this one. S-C-E-N-E, so yep, we're gonna make a scene for the win. And boom, in your face, boar. Alright, now what is this unlocked? This has opened up the... What are you? Can you win without the alphabet's most common letter? I do love, too, that they left the E out of every single word in that. Although they didn't do it down here, which is kind of a shame. The boss fight is going to be the eagle, so you have no points for any vowels at all. Okay, you know what? That one sounds like it is going to be quite the challenge. Although before I do that one, I think the next one I'm going to do is I'm going to try the Boon one. Because I suspect this one's actually going to be a little bit easier than the long and short one was. But there you go. That was a quick look at my newest addiction, OMG Words. And as I mentioned at the beginning, this is actually just the demo. So it is available on Steam. You guys can pick it up, play it absolutely for free. And I've actually got the full version wishlisted because I have a feeling once it drops, this is going to become one of the most linguistically delightful Zen games in my library. And on that note of verbosity, as always, I have been Digby. I thank you guys for stopping by. I really hope you guys enjoyed checking out OMG Words with me. And yeah, I hope to see you for the next one.